Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jamie. I'm just doing a quick video. I want to talk about Shiba Inu, ShibaSwap, really quick. Seems to be pretty popular. I started this. I started a position with ShibaSwap, and like if you Google ShibaSwap, if you never, that's what I did. And then I just went down to where ShibaSwap was, and this is on my mobile phone. It brings you to the website, where you can swap your coins. And I'm not going to get into a tutorial. I'm not qualified to really do so. You can search the videos. There's some pretty good content out there. I just want to talk about my experience. My experience is I have 100 million tokens in SHIB, and I converted 50 of them over here. I thought I would bury them in the ShibaSwap just to kind of try it out and see. At the time, they're worth like $1,200-1,300. And I started with $300 and it went up to $1,500, so I was pretty happy about that. And that's with the first 50 million. And over here, I saw swap. I was trying to understand each of these little categories. They have dig, the NFTs, the bury, the swap, the Bonefolio, which is supposed to be where you see your statistics, which doesn't seem to be working for me. But so I went to swap, and I swapped my tokens from SHIB tokens to Bone tokens, which is what I thought I was supposed to do. So I wanted to stake because I'm like, I'm going to hold these anyway. So what I didn't pay attention to is this. So I saw Bone. I thought that's what it just kind of gives you back, was Bone. And I didn't see it says bury your SHIB, right? I was looking at the percentage, 200 and whatever it was at the time. So let's say it's 240, 250. And if I go back down, I saw the next one at it was like around 400. That's actually leash. And then here at the bottom, 1,500, right? I'm like, oh, 1,500%. That's awesome. APY. I'm in. But again, I was not paying attention to, it's covered here, but it says Bone there. Very leash. Very SHIB. So I got distracted and I made a mistake, and I ended up converting my 50 million SHIB to Bone. Okay, which has the same value, but again, SHIB's pumped. Shiba Inu's pumped, and I would have made a lot more with that than I would have with the Bone tokens. Now, it says connect wallet. So you connect your wallet, I have MetaMask, and it says I have 760 buried, I have buried Bone. I have the Bone tokens that you could only get here in the Shiba Inu swap. So when you go in there, right, I notice it says I have your token 0, your value 0. So I don't know why that is. I thought you get something weekly. I did this around the 18th, but it's showing me a 0 balance. So I try to unstake what I had. So over here it says unstake. I try to unstake them, and when you hit unstake, it brings you, in this case, to your MetaMask wallet. And I tried to get out of it. No, so here it says it would cost me $22 to unstake my Bone and convert it back, I guess, I don't know, like make it available. So I did that before, and it wasn't this expensive. It was like $13. And, every time you pay a gas fee, it's $10, $5, $30. I mean, it ranges. So, I've spent like $100 in gas fees over here doing that, and I still haven't unstaked my Bone tokens. So I see the APY, which I think is good, but I don't know what it means. It says plus Bone APY and then Bone APY, so I don't understand that. I know the difference between APR and APY, but I don't. The bottom line is I don't see any tokens. I don't see any value, and it's been over a week, and it's supposed to be weekly. Someone said, "Oh, you're gonna wait 2 weeks." So at this point, what I've learned is that once you bury, whether it's SHIB, leash, or Bone, it's locked up for 6 months. Supposedly, of your return, you can take 33% back weekly, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen nothing. So I'm very disappointed in ShibaSwap at this point. And maybe my understanding is wrong. Maybe I just haven't figured it out yet, but I risked some money here. I mean, ultimately, I hope I can get my tokens back and won't lose my $1,300. I was hoping to turn that and grow that, but like I don't see nothing. So very disappointed at this point on October 26th, 2021, as I post this video with my experience with ShibaSwap. So in Coinbase, I had about $1,700 worth. I want to say right around there, or yeah, around $1,600 worth of 50 million. I spent a little bit, but I had 55 million Shiba tokens there. And it's gone up around $600-700 right now. It went down and up, so still made 500. It's about $800, $700-800 on top of the $1,600-1,700, and that's good. But ultimately, I'm disappointed with ShibaSwap. But I'm gonna leave these in here and leave them alone. And I like Coinbase Pro. I like Crypto.com. There's lots of platforms you can use, but that's just one of the ones I use for that. And as far as I wanted to talk about, well, HBIL, I'm just sitting on that one. But so I closed out a lot of my profitable options. I'll try to keep posting them. I did buy some GRTX and AVIR stocks. I bought 100 shares of AVIR, and I had bought 381 GRTX because I thought it was way down, and I was going to sell some. Calls, but in Robinhood, it didn't really have anything. Like if you were going to sell a call, right? It paid nothing, 1 cent. So 300 shares would, like if you're selling that, your premium is $1. You know what I mean? So it's not really worth having the shares. So I just sold them all. I actually lost like $11 on them. And I opened a new position with Activision. I reopened a position because I did pretty well with Activision, Blizzard, and Pinterest. So, and Vuzi. I reopened my position with Vuzi. So I closed out Activision and Vuzi before, and I made, maybe $300 or $400. And these other ones are down right now, but I'm okay with it because I think there's a lot of upside. My Snapchat is good until January 2023. Pinterest to me is a short-term play. I only have that until the first of the year, the first month of 2022. Activision, again, as a short play. I think there's a lot of upside there, but I'm just going to play it through November. If I make a couple $100, I'll just jump out again. And then for AVIR, I have 2 positions there. One is until April, and one is only until next month. But this one is a call that I'm selling, and my premium is $58. So I'll collect $58 because I have 100 shares. So I was selling my 100 shares, and if it doesn't go to $15, then I'll keep my shares, and I will make $58. If it does go up, I still make the $58, plus I make the difference between the $12.50 and $15. So I make $2.50 basically for 100 shares, right? So I'd make $250 plus the $58. So to me, that's a win. I like that, and I'm just starting to do that. So that's where I'm at. I do not know why it shows a -3 right now. I went to -8, but I know that I'm going to keep it till it expires and collect that premium, and I'll be good with it either way. But as far as these other ones, so if I look at I have it open here in Webull because I like Webull's chart. So for GRTX or AVIR, which is the pharmaceutical company, when you open it up and you go to, this is a 5-minute chart. So if I go to like a 1-day chart or an hourly, but 1 day, you can see, it was right around $24. Seems to be like the support and resistance area. You know what I mean? Support and resistance, you guys know, right? So it's like bang, down, bang. Oh, got over it a little bit. Underneath, bang, over it. So it seems like that's a good place for it to kind of get back to. I don't expect it to go to 35, 40. If it does, great, but I'm only at 12 bucks. So if it gets to 20, 25 in that range, or even, you know, between 15 and 20, you know, it's a Yahtzee. It's a win. So I look at stuff like that, and again, my strategy is 20 to 40% generally on my investment. So for example, this $15 call means anything over 15, I'm making money. I mean, once the premium goes up, it costs me $420. So if I make 20 to 40% of that $420, you know, profit, then I'm going to cash out. I'm going to sell it, you know, before April, and I lock in, and I'll get back in it again. So to me, there's a lot of upside to AVIR going back up to 20 to 25 over the coming months. I hope so. If it doesn't, then I'm going to lose my premium, depending on how long I hold it. But I don't think so. I think the probabilities are in my favor, but of course there's no guarantees. And that's how I play each one. Same thing with Pinterest. Let's see. Pinterest up here. You know, if you go back to the daily and you open it up, you know, and there's news and all kinds of catalysts, but you know, it's down around $50. But up here, around 66, 65, seems to be some support and resistance. So I'm looking for $5, something like that. $2, $3. If it goes up above that, great. But you can see from the way I look at this kind of stuff is, you know, speculating. You know, it's like I look at the high points. So if it goes down and back up, I mean, it's still on a slant, right? But now it's down here, so it's probably going to pop back up before it trends back down, if that's where it continues to hold the trend. Because this is now the new support line. So if it breaks through that, it's going to go lower. But still, let me go back. It's gone up, and now it's come back down. So my prediction is that it goes back up. Okay? And I don't know what that line is. I'm going to lose a line here, but I would guess that's going to be somewhere between 55 and 57. So that's my target for Pinterest. And I will sell that, and again, hope to make a little bit of money, and I will jump out, because that is a short-term play for me. It's only good until January of next year. So I'll be looking to get out in the next 30 days or so, waiting for that pop, and then just get out. All right, and I lock it in. So this account right now, I have $3,700. You know, I'll keep anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 in here at this point, but I'll see if I can get it back up to 10. I did buy some Doge because I had some extra money, and I think, I don't know what it's even worth, but $75. So I had like an extra $70, and I just bought some Doge because it seemed to be like on an uptrend. And look, I'm up $1. Woo! So anyway, that's it. So that's what I got going on today. Hope you guys have a good Tuesday. Happy Halloween.